many of the South American descriptions of their gods. According to legend, these so-called visitors from the sky made themselves known to an ancient people. Is it possible that they are still making themselves known today?
There are a number of reports of UFOs in the zone of silence.
Probably the most prominent and most popular report came out of the town of Ceballos. It was on a late summer afternoon when a number of townspeople saw an object hovering in the sky on the outskirts of the town. They described it being about 100 meters wide. It had multicolored lights flashing. It wasn't doing anything. It was just hovering in the desert. After a while, it simply took off and headed out to the zone of silence.
I think, too, that as what's going on today, the high activity UFO connection, maybe it's a vortex, maybe it's a dimensional port. We can't explain it, but something unusual is going on in that area.
Might extraterrestrials be able to detect these magnetic differences? And would they have been of any use to ancient visitors? If I was an alien coming here 10,000 years ago, obviously there weren't any road maps at the time. However, I could use the anomalous magnetic spots on planet Earth as signposts of sorts. And so that when I come back, those signposts would be my guides to find my way around planet Earth. There are spots on planet Earth that are highly magnetic. But on the magnetic level, the sky god legends and recent sightings of UFOs prove that a portal exists here. And are there other places that might offer more direct physical evidence? 800 miles southeast of Lima, Peru, near the shores of Lake Titicaca, is a site that has mystified visitors from around the world. Shamans perform rituals and offer prayers at the rock wall on this high plateau, as they have done for generation after generation. It is known as Puerta de Hayumarca, or Gate of Gods. When we see the sky baffling, here is this giant doorway carved into solid rock. And it appears to be a gateway, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's literally in the middle of nowhere at 14,000 feet. Yet that rock, as clear as you can see, has a gigantic rectangle carved out of it, cut out of it. And in the center of that rectangle, at the bottom, there is something that looks like a door.
The Peruvian natives actually referred to this as the Gate of Gods. So why would you make a doorway to basically rocks that like going? There has to be some way to get through that doorway.
According to Inca legend, the first great king, Amaro Muro, is said to have traveled through this portal using a special object to activate the doorway, turning the solid rock into what's known as a stargate. According to legend, this stargate was activated by the help of a golden disc. This golden disc fell to the sky.
The story goes that the first people of the Incas took the golden disc up to this Gate of the Gods, stuck it in a special recessed area, and this dimensional doorway actually opened up and passed through it. Told that was exactly what happened.
archaeologists who have examined the Gate of the Gods have discovered a small circular depression in the center of the doorway. Some people have speculated that this depression was perhaps where the golden disc was placed.
It really is out of the movies. This device is said to have been made of gold and of various other precious objects. And whoever had it could come near the site and somehow be able to operate it, and then there would either be contact with the gods or the gods would come to them.
And we're all led to believe, oh, it's all just fantasy, it's rubbish. But something happened, and in the case of the Stargate, it's possible that the sun disk had some type of an extraterrestrial connection, and that this was a technological device with which to travel.
And that means physically taking a person and taking them back, to Earth, going through that Stargate, going to another place in the universe.
According to the local legend, six brothers were individual worlds. Might they have traveled here to the gods?
It came from the other constellations, from other planets. In our language, we have a word called Chakana, which is some of the constellations like the Southern Cross, Orion Belt, or Pleiades. One of the elders said, this is the bridge home. So, in essence, all manifestation has to do with this space product.
But could a device to activate this door actually exist? If so, where would the doorway lead? The Gate of the Gods is one end of a wormhole, a type of portal that connects either to another part of the universe or another dimension.
Wormhole is a theoretical construct used in the concept of the possibility of space-time being connected, various parts of space-time being connected through a small channel. And if such a construct was made, then you'd have a shortcut between very distant parts of the universe.
Wormholes are expected elements of theoretical physics. But have they actually existed in some of the world's most mysterious places?
The idea that there are stargates that they could have existed in time needs two artifacts and representations of someone passing through a doorway or going through some type of energy source, and ancient man do not understand technology that is a wormhole possible, but it's some kind of doorway between our dimension and another. And what I maintain is that these aliens who are coming here in interdimensional. They're able to go through hyperspace, come here to our planet in no time at all. But they have to enter through certain doorways and portals into our planet.
Dimensions not really considered something to travel along. But connections are direct. Probably not.
What if one end of a portal exists here at the end of the markup? Many consider to be a focal point of UFO extraterrestrial activity.
This could cause all kinds of strange light associated with it.
A number of people claim that the UFO coming out of the have also already described small white glowing discs
and sometimes even beings reported around these islands. Strong, pale skin, completely non-visible to people that are dark in the secondary regions. Another theory involves the scientific concept of teleportation. But is it possible to disappear from one spot and suddenly appear somewhere else?
But the last problem is scientists have already dematerialized subatomic particles and make them disappear somewhere else. So scientists just have a calculator to be able to do this, to move it from one place to another. So I believe that that is a secret that we don't know exists.
Fucking bitch.
The reality is you can still access the energy because it's still flowing around the area. It's the area itself that seems to hold the energy and put it out and drop it
See-
into it.
Are there other mysterious places here? Some of are. High up in the of the Gate of the Gods is a breathtaking 2-mile-long plateau. Another area reported high kinetic energy. It has been considered a powerful sacred place.
Fuck, man.
It's called Fuckaround.
Fuckaround is seven beautiful beaches in the Fuckaround has the star energy. People go there and experience the star energy patterns.
The local people say it is a place for the wizards and gods and champions of old. They treat it as a great deal of decoration. When people go there, they report a special kind of frequent energy of euphoria and sense.
Most geologists consider the stone formations on the plateau to be naturally formed, born of millions of years of erosion and other natural processes. But is there more here than first meets the eye? Some consider Markawasi to be a massive sculpture garden, filled with carvings left behind in ancient civilization.
Stones, how much is the stones? What we have here was like this young book. One of the other is a natural phenomenon or is it more?
Not a collection of rocks, but a study
Fuck, man.
was the first to make this claim in 1952.
Daniel Russo was shown a photograph of a huge colossal stone head up in the high mountains above Lima. He made an expedition there just to see the stone head, and he was astonished to find that on this tiny mesa were hundreds of carved stones.
There are those who believe that the rock formation figures such as the African Queen, the Egyptian woman, depicted as an upright hippopotamus, a camel, and many others. One formation, called the Monument of Humanity, features what appears to be a Western face on one side and a Middle Eastern one on the other. Is it possible that so many formations
Fuck, man. They fucking killed me, fucking bitch.
coincidentally found on a single plateau? Or if they are
I'm usually
man-made,
not this bad.
who may have caused them?
The local legends say that it is a place for the ancient giant gods. The gods believed this In fact, when the Spanish officers came through and investigated the ancient Shemite religions of Peru, they told a story of Tisagaracocha, the creator god, who arrived in the guise of a moon, walking back to the land. And he had given them different orders, and there were some revelations that were not doing what they were supposed to do. And he promptly turned them to stone.
The name Markawase provides a clue to its origins and history. The word itself predates the Incan Empire. Markawase scholar and researcher Daniel Russo believed the name meant Holy House, and at first the complex built
Damn, they killed him.
on a site. That really raises the question that scholars and historians have discussed for years. Is there an Atlantean or something wrong? From the perspective of the now, could this be possible? According to Daniel Russo, people know that's a was not their only home.
Very good. Advanced civilization it seems to me worldwide and very early good. And Russo spent much of his time looking around the world for evidence of this advanced civilization. Had built there.
Community existed. What happened to it? Was it, as some believe, wiped out like described in the Bible?
It's very interesting that these carvings are found at 12,000 feet. It implies
See, someone playing with Ralphie.
down.
And I suck balls the whole time we suck.
Record all the animals that they collected if you buy the whole concept of the story of saving what was left of humanity and saving what they could of the animal kingdom.
If these are real sculptures or even
Dude.
actual formations that were touched
I was playing with Ralphie and his friends, and I sucked balls the whole time.
all we can really do is fall back to
Damn, that was crazy.
people like Daniel Russo that this was some kind of very ancient
Huh?
civilization.
Huh? I suck, Steve.
There were ancient gods. There was a race of beings, a very high-minded nature that came here in the early
That was crazy.
That helped me.
Damn, I sucked balls the whole time. That was
I
fucking
suspect
so
that they were trying to report something about their belief,
Like, I didn't even get one kill.
something that could be
Stop. You don't have to get off. You're doing that shit. Get out.
What you doing?
Kicking the fuck out of me.
Oh.
Go. Get off. Go.
Why is she kicking you?
Go.
Come here, Sadie.
Go on. Go.
For
Are you okay, Mama?
generations.
It was just having a bad dream or something.
Third time you're doing this shit.
Traveling race existed in early history.
I need to shut up.
Where did they come from? According to
Was she like if she was in pain?
No, it's just like
first popularized Markawase with his 1959 book.
Probably she thought you were smashing her or something. Maybe she did.
Markawase was a poet or extraterrestrial beings meant to plan the future. And many UFO researchers believe it this day.
Lisa had data Dora flight, interdimensional visitor. Extraordinary.
What is probably Korean UFO phone was taken near Markawase in the 1970s, who himself was going up the trail to the plateau of Markawase. When he looked back down the valley, and there was a silvery disc in broad daylight flying up the valley. Are there really special types of energy going around Markawase that we are just beginning to understand. And if so, how they've been attracting visitors for thousands of years, reported at some of the world's other mysterious places.
My suspicion is that extraterrestrials would be more inclined to come to these entertainment places, not just because they think they can also because their bodies are going to vibrate at a frequency that's more appropriate for the universe and the world they inhabit.
As I've looked at studies and studied it myself, I think it may be something inherent to those spots. Maybe electromagnetic, maybe geomagnetic anomaly. You have, in some cases, different types of rocks, different types of structures, the ground flowing water, area that there is. So I think there are a lot of possibilities, but we really don't understand exactly what's going on.
Is there a reason why these so-called interdimensional space portals allegedly appear at certain spots on our planet? Is there, as some suggest, a pattern to their locations? What evidence exists that shows our ancient ancestors knew the code? According to ancient astronaut theorists, the mysterious energy-filled sites around the world are not randomly located. They are connected at what is referred to as the world grid, a geometric pattern of energy that crisscrosses the globe.
Our planet is covered with this network of very subtle, invisible energies that are all around us. But at certain places on the planet, these energies come together and they create a powerful vortex area. And that energy is stronger and more useful in a sense than some other part of the earth.
The world grid theory is the concept that all of these sacred sites all around the world are actually connected in some sort of mathematical geometric grid that came from a time when we really understood the harmony between nature and geometry and science and mathematics.
It's well known that Australian Aborigines follow these dreaming tracks as they go on their walkabout through the desert. They can see these lines on the ground. They find the Chinese also believe that they can see and track these dragon lines. And in fact, a very popular Chinese practice of feng shui is to use these energy lines that are coming and going throughout the land.
The unique relationship between geometric shapes and certain locations on Earth stretches back in history to the Pythagorean school of thought in ancient Greece.
One of the famous Pythagorean philosophers of ancient Greece, Plato, talked about the Earth as geometric dodecahedron, that it's like a ball sewn in various geometric shapes. The Pythagorean school is basically saying that geometry and the various forms of geometry are what makes up all matter, including the Earth.
Another strange mystery surrounds the apparent concentration of UFO sightings along the world grid. Before his death in 1992, French UFO researcher Aimé Michel mapped every alleged extraterrestrial report since the Roswell incident in 1947.
When he mapped it, we found that they were very specific, mainly in lines. And he began to map these lines, found that these lines were not just random, but were actually linked to degrees of latitude, and that there was really a science behind where to cite it.
Ancient astronaut theorists believe that the concentration of energy levels at UFO sightings is not a coincidence. They claim that otherworldly beings visited our ancestors and told them of the special powers in these locations. Then they say the ancient people were shown how to build incredible structures to magnify these natural powers. It's a theory known as geomancy. fact, by building pyramids and sanding stone, obelisks, and things like that, we can work with this natural energy field around the earth. And in a similar way to acupuncture on human body, we can do that to the earth too. And by putting a certain structure or a needle in a certain place in the earth, we can accentuate the energy. In Europe, lines of 1,000 kilometers long exist from antiquity. In Europe, they are called lead lines. All the antique places are linked together. These ley lines extend all the way from England, all the way through France, across to Italy,